Hello and welcome to the Championship playoff final prediction. It's between Sunderland and Sheffield United. We're going to dive into semi-finals first, and then we'll look at my actual prediction for Saturday's big game, one of the most expensive games in football, definitely the most expensive game in England at Wembley. Let's just jump straight to predictions. So, looking back on the semi-finals then, Sheffield United absolutely dominant display against Bristol City, tearing them apart in both legs, beating them 3-0 at Ashton Gate with the red card, a bit unlucky. Bristol City with Rob Dickie getting sent off in that one. Sheffield United fully deserved of the win in that one and then absolutely annihilated them. And it was the biggest playoff margin win. And you have to say Bristol City under Liam Manning were one of the worst playoff sides of recent history, it has to be said, and Lou Manning is actually looking at the Norwich City job for next season. Not a lot to say on Sheffield United. They finished third, of course, deserved probably to go up in any other season in the Championship. We will also look at the other semi-final, which was a lot more interesting. Sunderland beating Coventry at the CBS on when was it, the Friday the 9th of May, of course. Was it Mayenda getting the winning goal in the 80th minute for Sunderland, which ultimately set them to win and go through to the playoff final, wasn't it, after Wilson Isidore scored the first one in the 60th before Jack Redoney got the goal. And then into the second leg, it was all about Don Ballard's 122nd minute equaliser. Absolutely bonkers, wasn't it? The whole place lifted off, best limbs of the season for sure. Coventry, on the other hand, though, they scored via Mason Clark, didn't they? In that game, and that put them level. There was limbs in that away end up high at the Stadium of Light, of course. But then, as soon as Ballard scored, the limbs in that away end was second to none. Absolutely brilliant. And it wasn't to be for Coventry, and they will have to survive in the Championship for another year under Frank Lampard. Maybe they can challenge for automatic promotion next season, but with the likes of Ipswich, Southampton, Leicester coming down, I can't see it. Maybe Birmingham and Wrexham spending a bit and maybe getting up there as well. This is how it has led to the final. Sunderland finishing 4th overall in the season. Horrible momentum coming into playoffs. Sheffield United against Sunderland, and that was how we got to our playoff final. Just under 98% of you aren't subscribed, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. So into the actual game itself, the most expensive game in football at Wembley on Saturday. Sheffield United getting there via Bristol City, Sunderland beating Coventry, as we've previously spoken about. Sunderland's momentum coming into this playoffs were pretty terrible. They were shocking under Reggie Libri. Didn't win any of their last 5 matches, I don't think. They'll be looking to do a bit better and try and get up to the Premier League if that is possible, but they will probably come straight back down. If they do, they will have to try and spend, won't they? Will Sunderland? Hopefully their owners are ready and prepared to do so. It's a Wembley, so it's a lottery. If Sunderland get the atmosphere going, they can outsing Sheffield United. You never know in football. But Chris Wilder's men deserve to go up. They do deserve to go up. They've been the 3rd best team in the Championship this season by far. They very much deserve to get promoted. Anything apart from a Sheffield United win would be a shock. I think even if it went to extra time, it would be considered. They made a bit of a meal of it, Sheffield United, but you don't know how the game has panned out yet, obviously. Injuries in this one, no Arblaster, no Norrington Davies, not really any big players out for either side apart from Ian Paveda for Sunderland. Head-to-heads earlier on in the season, Sunderland won this game on New Year's Day by 2-1, but Sheffield United beat them back in November by 1-0 at home via Tom Davies, and Sunderland won by Mayenda and Isidore, the double that beat Sunderland on the 9th of May away at the CBS. This one's going to be a tight one. I think Reggie Libri's side will be up for this. I think it'll be a really tough game of football, as Both league meetings have been really tough to call this season anyway. But I'm going back Sheffield United. I'm going for a narrow Sheffield United win. I'm going to back them to win by 2-1 in this one for Sheffield United. I just think they'll have the quality like Harmer, O'Hare, Kiefer Moore up top, Tom Cannon over Sunderland, who, don't get me wrong, they have my end in Isidore, but I just think, and Joe Bellingham, of course, but I just think Sheffield United have enough firepower and enough of the parachute payments to get them out of the Championship, and they will be promoted back to the Premier League, but will be relegated again next season, because it just shows the weakness of the 3 teams that get promoted in the Premier League. So yeah, I'll go to back Sheffield United for a 2-1 win at Wembley. Thank you for watching my Championship playoff final prediction. So yeah, we will do League 1 and League 2 as well coming up. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you for watching my Championship final prediction.